Okay. Are we recording? We are. All right. Well, hello. Welcome.
Front Door Dish.
Yes. Welcome to Front Door Dish, our podcast about all the juicy gossip that the front doormen see and hear and know it all. And our lovely host.
We should have teacups.
Yeah, we should. Spill
dishing
the tea.
the tea.
Got that right. So this is Lonnie, the doorman extraordinaire with all the good stories.
Hey,
and I'm just here to listen.
The lovely, beautiful.
Oh, so sweet.
Jeannie.
Thank you. So, hit us, baby. What do you got?
You know what? So, I think this is like kind of, I guess, connective.
Okay.
So you heard about this Carly girl, right? That
No.
faked her. You never heard about this?
No, I don't watch the news. Am I supposed to know about this?
No, I haven't watched the news either. I don't
Okay.
watch the news either. It's all over social media.
Okay.
All over social media. This girl who said that she saw a toddler on the side of the road,
Okay.
and as a result, pulled the car over, and she was on the expressway. The child supposedly was on the expressway. So she pulls the car over to the shoulder, gets out the car, and apparently gets abducted. Family's looking for her, everything. Want to know where this girl is. 2 days later, she shows up at the house saying that, and apparently she called her parents mid-abduction, kind of like like
Yeah.
calls parents, tell, oh, he's got orange hair and he's blah, blah, blah. And now it's coming out that it was all a hoax. It was all a lie.
I believe that.
She shows up at the house 2 days later like, I had to fight to get away and I got away and everything and I got back here. The reason why I say that there's an odd connection to this is we're a block and a half away from another major situation similar to this.
Okay.
We are a block and a half away.
Ooh, juicy.
Interesting that you would use that name.
Oh, why? What? Okay.
Jussie Smollett.
Oh.
The subway right down the street. The whole Jussie Smollett thing.
Yeah.
Right down the street. And that turned out to be a hoax too.
Yeah. Yeah. But nothing Lonnie tells us is fake.
No fake news here.
No fake news.
No fake news.
Yeah.
Donald Trump would hate this. He seems to dig fake news. But everything I'm telling you is the real deal, Holyfield.
All right, so what's going on in the doorman world, or what has gone on? Importantly.
What has gone on? Everything now is really cool.
Okay, we don't want cool. We want juicy.
No, I'm about to give juice. I'm about to give Juicy Smollett.
All right.
So I don't know if we talked about this. I don't know if we talked about the parties that used to go on in this building.
No, but I wish they were going on now in the building. Tell me about it.
All right, so I always say, as a generation comes, a generation leaves.
Fair enough.
And that generation doesn't necessarily bleed over into the next generation.
Okay.
There are things that get lost somehow.
Okay.
This generation does not party.
Okay.
If they do, they don't know how to party.
Well, are you talking Gen X or millennials or Gen Z, or what do you?
I would say more. What's the one? Well, millennial and Gen Z. Because Gen Z is the one we're in now. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So millennial and Gen Z, they have no concept of how to party.
Okay.
How to enjoy themselves.
Okay.
My generation,
the Gen Xers,
partied hardy, Marty.
I'm telling you, down in the 90s
they got
and
the
80s
party on. I don't know if y'all. See, only certain people will relate to this, but partying in this building was like here.
Oh, tell me about it.
So here's what you have to figure. When I first started at this building, I was 25, 26. And I was working a graveyard shift on top of it.
Okay.
Right. And my only off days were Monday night and Tuesday night.
Okay.
So I'm working through like the weekend where the parties are going on. I'm like, man, you know, I used to really have a lot of energy for partying back then. You know what I mean? So I come to this building from another building, come here, and the people here are so cool. Like the parties were legendary. Well, first of all,
and I love how you say "were cool" in past tense.
Well, nobody parties here.
Yeah,
like I haven't even really seen like a dinner party.
I know.
Because first of all, let me explain it. Okay, you have to come into the mind. All right, so I'm gonna try to insert you into the mental party of 400 East Ohio.
Yeah,
okay?
I want the party stories.
Okay, so the building was rental.
Okay.
When I first started here, and so people, I guess, because they don't have a vested interest.
I agree.
In owning.
Yeah.
You know, they could get a little bit more reckless with it.
Right, it's not theirs.
It's not theirs, right?
Right.
So here's how it would go. So I started at 11:30 p.m. Okay. A lot of these parties that happen in this building would be in full swing, like just getting started maybe at about 10 o'clock. So I would get here and it was an hour and a half for them just to get comfortable. And by the time I got here, it was just, hey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hedonism. So, I never forget. What they would do is they would have 2 garage men on at a time, because what happened was they would let the garage know in advance you're going to have these parties and how many people were coming by. Every available space in the garage was filled. And then on top of that, the aisles would be filled on every floor. You know, there's 6 floors plus 3 half levels.
Yeah.
Every available space and the aisle would just be filled.
Oh, God. Okay.
So you'd figure like the party would end at 3,
Okay.
4.
I'm surprised it would even end, but okay.
Well, you know, you had those ones that, you know, I guess they were in the inner sanctum. They had the VIP, so you know what I mean?
Got it.
They stayed over for whatever was happening after that. But the majority of the people left.
Okay.
So you had the 2 garage men on so that they could each, you know, one stay here while the other goes and get the car and all that.
Yeah.
That's how it was here. That has not happened in about 20 years.
Okay. So what did you see? What did you hear? What did you experience?
So, okay, I'll tell you about one party.
Ooh.
I'll tell you about one party. So, we got invited to it. Me, another guy that works the garage, Tony, and another guy that works on maintenance, Gary.
Okay.
We get invited.
Okay.
So, okay, you know, Gary gets off at that time he got off, I think at like, I want to say maybe 11.
Okay.
And I started 11:30. So when I get here, he's here. The guy in the garage, Tony, he's here. He didn't really want to go, but he's here, right? So, what you want to do? You want to check it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just checking it out. So we get here, right? It's on the 43rd floor. We, on the elevator, on the way up, right? You could hear it like faint. As soon as the elevator doors open, it's boom, boom, boom.
It's like a scene from a movie.
We're like, yo! we're looking around. There are a few people milling around in the hallway,
Okay.
you know, something like that. But they're going inside.
Yeah.
But as you get to the door, you can feel the heat. Are partying. They got a DJ. Yes. People. Okay. You go in one room.
Okay, so you open up. So you're like, knock,
You open the front door.
Okay.
You open the front door.
Oh, sorry, my dog. All right, go ahead. He wants in on the party.
I know, right? So you open the front door, and the music is pounding. Everybody's laughing, and then like, hey, come on in, guys, you know. So we come in, we're like, yo. First thing, somebody hands us a drink.
Good.
All right.
Well done.
So we got a drink. You guys, are you hungry? You want something to eat? There's a table full of food. All right. So we get that. So, you know, hey, you guys just do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Everything's cool. So, okay. I want to go where the action is.
Yeah, right.
So I go to the back of the condo. There's let me see, so that in the higher floor, two bedroom condo.
Okay.
One room, there's a red light bulb.
Oh, God, of course
The
there
other
is.
room, there's a black light bulb.
Of course there is.
Okay. There's things going on in the red room. There's things going on in the black light room.
And what do I even want to ask?
Let's just say that they were quite liberal with the pharmaceuticals.
Ah, of course they were. Mm-hmm.
Quite liberal with the pharmaceuticals.
And was that the red and the black room, or was red
Oh, yeah.
room? Okay.
Like red room was one pharmaceutical.
Oh.
Black light room was another pharmaceutical.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. I'll put it like this. One room had a spoon.
Okay.
The other room had a clip.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm like, yo. And everybody is just like, and then I come to find out he's in your water.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay.
And then I come to find out that these people are either they work at the exchange, at the stock exchange,
Okay.
or the lady was a cover girl model. So these are all people in the business that
Okay.
she knows that are friends of hers.
Okay.
So this is what this is. I mean, I've never experienced anything like that before in this type of environment.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking like, oh my God, my life is over. I'm going to come working here and,
Right.
you know, there's not going to be anything that I'm going to actually be able to do. My life is over. No, it was party.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
extreme party. Here, dude.
Okay. So you had beautiful people everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like beautiful people.
Yes.
Oh.
So let me.
Oh, wait, sorry, I gotta move the dog. Come on.
I know, he's all in the
Come on,
thing.
okay, he wants to hog the camera.
I know.
All right.
He's
Sorry. All right. Next
Ready
time,
for his
next
close-up,
time
Mr. Demir.
we'll have him take. We'll have him locked out. So go ahead. Beautiful people. Red lights, black lights.
I'm telling you, just having a good time. Just everybody enjoying it, right?
Okay.
So eventually, as you know, I can't stay up there because I got to come to work.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Okay. So that next morning, I get a call from the lady who lives in that unit. Lonnie, hey, we had the party last night. I was like, yeah, it was so much fun. Thanks for inviting me. It was great. Well, listen, we got all this food left over, and it's just me and,
Oh, I see where
my
this is
husband.
going.
Do you want it? And at the time I'm a bachelor. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
No need to cook. Great.
Yeah.
Let me come get it.
Yeah.
So I get off that morning at 7:30 that morning.
Wait, she's calling you at 7:30 in the morning?
Actually, it's about 7 in the morning. It's about 7 in the morning.
So she's still up.
Yeah. I don't know how, but
You know how.
maybe it was the red room. The red room had her up, Jack.
Yeah.
I think everybody in the black light room was just like,
Yeah, they were out cold.
right. So anyway, so I'm like, oh yeah. You know, I said I get off at 7:30. I'll be up there, you know, as soon as I get off. So I go up and I knock on the door. This woman comes to the door. I'm looking, I'm like, who is this lady? I was about to ask for the lady until she opened her mouth and was like, hey, Lania, come on in. It was her. This is when I knew the power of makeup.
Yeah.
This is when I understood the power of makeup, because it was presto changeo.
Okay.
Like, I had no concept that was that woman, because every time I saw her, she was always dressed to the nines, made up just like, I mean, beautiful. The miracle of makeup.
This is the cover girl person.
This is the cover girl person.
Who wasn't so cover girl without the cover girl makeup on.
She needed to be covered.
Maybe that's why they named it that.
Yeah, because Lord, whoo, I was like, wow. And I was so happy that I didn't stick my foot in my mouth.
Yeah, right.
Because if I'd have been like, yeah, I'm looking for blah, blah, blah. Lonnie, it's me. I'd have been like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's actually happened to me on 3 occasions in this building.
Really? Okay.
The people, you know,
One was
thankfully
me.
no longer. No.
I'm kidding.
Because the interesting thing about you is that you don't have to wear makeup.
Oh, no, he's.
No, I'm
not
serious.
lying, but
I'm
thank
serious.
you.
No. You don't. If you do, it's minimal.
Well, thank you.
And you look good. But these people, I'm telling you, I was like, yo, like, who are you?
Who are you?
And it's a good thing I never asked.
Oh, thank
Like, I
God.
never stuck. There's twice that I stuck my foot in my mouth where I asked a woman here. I was like, so hey, when you do? And it's like, I'm not pregnant.
Oh, come on. That's a rookie mistake.
It's a rookie mistake. I was in my 20s.
Yeah, you didn't know any better.
I didn't know any better.
Fair
And
enough.
I didn't make that mistake after the second time.
Yeah.
The third time would have been a bad charm, and I ain't want that.
No. So
But-
what was the state of the apartment when you went to get the food?
It was, you know, aftermath of party. You ever seen a plane crash?
Yeah, okay.
It was the apartment equivalent of that.
Okay.
It's like, yo, man. But, you know, the maid came, I think, the next day, and bam, it was back to normal.
Earned her pay, yeah.
Mhm. But they actually, they're not with us anymore, but they actually became some of my really, really good friends.
Okay.
Yep. And they would have parties like that regularly.
Okay.
They would always invite us up. If I couldn't, you know, after a while you kind of get to the point like, I've been there, done that, you don't go anymore.
Okay.
But no matter what, they would always send me down like a plate of food, a huge plate of food,
Okay.
drinks. Because let's face it, when you work on the night, in the early 90s, when you worked on the night shift, there was no checks and balances.
Yeah.
I
right,
was
right.
the checks
Yeah,
and
you were
balances.
yeah.
So if someone brought me something down, discretion is the better part of valor.
Sure.
I'm not gonna be sitting up just like, hey, let's get on. No,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But you know how you do what you do is the order.
Now, were the cameras there? Were you watching all the shit on the cameras?
That's the other reason why that went on. There were no recorded cameras. Now they did have cameras, but okay. So you know when you come into you would have to know the logistics of this. I'm gonna explain it to her because she knows. So you know when you come in from the garage into the building and you look over to where I am, and you see the closet.
Yeah.
Above the closet, there's a little space up there. That's where the cameras used to be.
Okay.
And they were like a 19-inch television.
Okay.
And so it was like 4 19-inch televisions
Okay.
that were there.
Okay.
And they weren't recording.
Great.
So that was the beauty of me working the night shift in my 20s, was because when I came to work under large number of circumstances, it was a party.
So what did you see coming in or going out from the parties?
Well, okay. Nobody that you would really know, you know what I mean? Because like they were all either guys that worked at the exchange, at the stock exchange,
Mm-hmm.
or people from the modeling business,
Okay.
Casting or whatever
Okay.
else like that. So it would be unknown people, but like people that would be strong in the business.
Sure. So what embarrassing things did you see?
Embarrassing things.
Or not necessarily
From the
embarrassing.
party?
I don't care.
Because I never really saw anything extremely embarrassing from the party.
Okay.
Like, it's a party, so, you know what I mean? Embarrassment is just a whole part of just being a party. Hey,
Okay.
you know what I mean? You just pick up from whatever you did
Okay.
and go head on. But
You had to see some shit going on, and I know you got the good stuff, and you're holding back. So
No.
Spill.
okay, all right, I can give you one hilarious, embarrassing situation
Ooh, all right.
that actually I didn't get to witness. I was that close from witnessing it, and I'll tell you what happened. So I'm sitting at the desk, and Gary, the maintenance man, comes to me. He's like, "Lonnie, you would never believe what I just averted." I was like, "What?" Apparently, there's a man who used to live here. He's no longer here. He was quite strange. He really was quite strange.
Yeah, he was an odd
Yes.
bird. Yeah.
His wife was very, very nice. They had an autistic son, and he was a really cool guy. The autistic, he was a little boy.
Okay. Probably a cutie. Yeah.
But yes, but the man itself, him,
Okay.
was a strange bird.
Okay.
So Gary comes to the desk because he needs the key to this person's unit. I'm like, "What's up?" Apparently he went talking on the phone to go throw something down the garbage chute.
Oh, yep. Okay.
And all he had on was some tighty whities. And that was it, some tighty whities. That's all he had on were tighty whities. And because the door closed behind him, he's stuck in the hallway.
Now, mind you, there's other apartments on the floor
Yes.
that he's roaming around in his underwear, so anybody could walk out at any time.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
Okay. So what he does, instead of calling down, he gets on the elevator
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
and is on his way down to the office to get the spare key to get back in this unit.
In his underwear.
As he's on his way down, the elevator doors open
Oh.
and there's Gary. So Gary says, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
So the guy goes, "Oh, well, I locked myself out. I was going to throw something down the garbage chute, and I locked myself out, and I got to get in, so I'm just going down to get the key." Gary said, "Man, look, get off this elevator and go back upstairs, and I will go get the key, and I will get you in." So as Gary is telling me the story, I instantly got upset with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I said, "You deprived me
Yes.
of a golden opportunity
Yeah.
to fall out under this desk laughing, because I would have seen it. I would have seen him do that.
Ugh.
Now, mind you,
What a fool.
yes, what a fool. Kind of sounds like that song, "What a Fool Believes," but
What
just
a
take the
fool
believe
believes.
off.
All
Take the
right.
believes off and just what a fool.
Yeah. All right, no other naked stories?
No, but the same guy,
No, but.
the same guy, right, is sitting at the restaurant next door.
Okay.
Right now, at the time, it wasn't a restaurant. It was an Italian deli. Really cool Italian deli. You just go in there, you just get all kind of great sandwiches and stuff, right? And they, like the restaurant next door, they also had a seating area outside. So this same guy is sitting on the phone.
But he has clothes on this time.
He has clothes on, thank God.
All right, just checking.
Yes. He's sitting outside and he's on the phone talking. Hey, blah, 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 blah. And he's kind of loud with his talking, right? And apparently, a guy ran by and snatched his phone and ran.
Oh, that's awesome.
This guy jumps up. Hey, that N-word just stole my phone. Someone chased that N-word. He just stole my phone. So one of the guys in the building now saw it and runs the dude down.
Oh my God.
This fool is still on the street talking about that. Get that N-word. Get that N-word. The guy brings him back. It's a Caucasian dude. The guy asked him, he said, hey, you see what he is, right?
Yeah, right.
So are you going to press charges? Well, I don't know. What do you think I should do? He's
Yes.
like, he said, whatever you would do if it was an N-word. Whatever you would do if it was an N-word. That's what I want you to do right now. So they called the cops.
Okay.
Guy went to jail.
Okay. Good. That's
So-
awesome.
So this is what happened.
By the way, I shouldn't say it was awesome when they took his phone and I was like, that's awesome. I meant the
The
story's
story.
going to be awesome.
The story's awesome. So he comes back a few days later, right, to me at the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Lonnie, I just wanted to talk to you because I'm a little embarrassed. I'm sure you heard the story. I'm playing dumb.
Exactly.
What story?
Yeah,
What are you
what story?
talking
What
about?
you talking
I have no concept of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You didn't hear what happened to me? No. What happened to you? Oh, well, I was sitting next door outside having my lunch, and this guy runs by and he steals my phone. And Lonnie, it just was a knee-jerk reaction. I jumped up and I said, see, knee-jerk. I said it again. This N-word. He said the word again to me. So I'm like, this N-word, he stole my phone, and I'm just yelling because I want someone to help me catch this guy. And turns out he was a white guy. And I just want to let you know that I don't really use that.
Is he screaming it on the street?
As he said it to me.
Yeah.
As he's described it. I said, Stuart, I just said his name.
Oh.
I just said his name. Well,
He don't live here anymore.
he don't live here anymore.
Okay.
I said, look, man, don't even worry about it, man. I said, God knows what any of us would do in a situation where we, are taken off guard. You know what I mean? I said, however, I do think you need some therapy.
You said that to him?
I said, I think you need some therapy
Mm-hmm.
because something ain't running right
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I said, and then I said, so how did you feel when you found out it was a Caucasian guy? Lonnie. I was like, you probably thought that was the last person that would do that, huh? I said, Stuart, all races, all walks of life steal and do crappy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I said that, it's not reserved to just one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I know. I so deserve this. Now, prior to that
Okay.
incident, he comes in, and this is when I was on the night shift.
Okay.
He comes in and he's like, "Hey, Lonnie, what's up with all the hookers in the neighborhood?" I'm like, "Where?
Yeah.
You seen some hookers or something?" "Yeah, they're out there." So I was like, "Well, I ain't seen them, man." I was like, "But I guess it's a free country. You know?
Right.
You can hook where you want to hook."
Yeah.
So the next weekend, he came in, the same thing. I said, "Stuart, are they out there now?" "Yeah." I said, "Point them out to me." It was a cluster of black girls.
Mm-hmm.
They were just walking down the street. I said, so he's pointing at them. I'm looking, I'm still trying, I'm like bewildered, trying to figure out where are these hookers at? Right there. I said, "You mean the black girls walking right there?" "Yeah." I said, "Stuart, what makes you think they're hookers? Well, what are they doing in this neighborhood?"
Oh.
I said, "It's a free country, Stuart, and they can walk anywhere they please." I said, "You know there are black people that live in the neighborhood. Maybe they live in the neighborhood. Did you ever think about that?" I said, "So here's what we're going to do. I'm not giving you any more times to walk in this door to call anybody a hooker. I don't care what name. I don't care if they are on the corner saying toot toot beep beep.
Right.
I don't want you saying it about anybody." I said, "Are we clear?" So his wife said, "Come on, Stuart, let's go upstairs," because she's
horrified. She's horrified.
Yes. So this is the dude. This is the same guy.
Okay.
Now it's all starting to come together
Now
with the.
I understand why you're so upset that you didn't get to see him in his undies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
This is so
Lord.
good. This is so good.
Oh,
So
Lord.
good.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
Poor guy. But he's
And
no longer here, so.
He is no longer here. However, Gary is, and I still remind him of how upset I am the fact that he didn't give me
years
my
later.
opportunity.
Yeah.
So, if y'all ever come here, me and Gary, you happen to see me and Gary in the lobby, just understand. that
Yeah.
It may be
There's
conversation.
a history.
Yes.
There's a history there.
He's actually one of my good friends. He's a really, really, really good guy.
Oh, God.
But I don't think he'll ever let that happen again.
No.
Just let him come on downstairs.
Yeah, just come on down.
And give me my laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're holding the key,
Yes.
literally and figuratively.
And a camera phone.
Yes. And now we have cameras everywhere. So
I
now-
have to immortalize it. Even if I have to get it from the N-word that stole his phone.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Wrap it up time now?
Yeah, where are we? Yeah, let's wrap it up for today.
Yeah, because I don't want to give, I got nuggets.
Yeah.
I want to give it all to you, because if I give it all to you,
You have thousands of
I
these.
do.
There's no giving. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. No. All right. Well, on that very exciting note.
FDD, baby, front door dish.
That's right.
Coming at you hard and strong.
That's right. Until next time. All right, I'm going to leave you to it because I'll break it. So I'm going to let you take care of biz.